Novosibirsk's Product Mash Company thanks you for choosing our products. PEGAS Craftap&Craftpad are a space-saving solution for professional beer dispensing from keg into glass bottles. PEGAS Craftap&Craftpad are intended for mini breweries to extend their sales channels and also for bars, pubs, beer restaurants where upmarket beer sorts are served. Now you can offer a new service. Take your favorite drink with you. Let's see how to install, connect, and use PEGAS Craftap&Craftpad. How to assemble and connect PEGAS Craftap&Craftpad. For assembling and connecting, you need PEGAS Craftap device, PEGAS Craftpad multiple beer switch manifold, keg or pressurized tank, keg coupler according to keg quantity, carbon dioxide gas tank with gas gauge, beer chiller, PVC hoses with inside diameter of 7 mm to connect beer and carbon dioxide lines and drainage, tabletop, connection parts for hoses, drainage container, required tools for assemble, drill with drill bit, electric jigsaw with jigsaw blades, wrench 13 mm, hex key, flat screwdriver. The devices are supplied with the following tools you need: stencil for hole drilling of PEGAS Craftpad, T-joints for hoses, mounting bolts M8x100, flat washers, elbow fittings, locking clip. Step 1. Select a suitable location for the PEGAS Craftap&Craftpad installation. Manifold is designed in the form of a plate that is connected at PEGAS Craftap and goes directly underneath PEGAS Craftap and does not require any additional space. That is why PEGAS Craftpad should be installed firstly. Fix the stencil for hole drilling on tabletop. Measures are given on the stencil. Drill the holes on the flat surface where you intend to place the manifold in accordance with the stencil provided. Use drill bit and jigsaw. Step 2. Fasten plastic dials on the valves of PEGAS Craftpad. Beer lines are connected to 4 valves and a carbon dioxide line to the 5th. The 5th line is used to purge the beer line with carbon dioxide to avoid beers mixing while bottling. Screw in mounting bolt into the base of PEGAS Craftap. Put an elbow fitting in the beer hose. Fix it using a locking clip. Put the elbow fitting in the valves against top. Fix the position of the collet using a locking clip. Repeat the procedure for each valve. Set PEGAS Craftpad on the table surface. Insert mounting bolts into the openings on the flat surface and simultaneously run a hose into the rectangular opening of the flat surface 30 by 44 mm. Set flat washers on the mounting bolt. Secure it with nuts. Step 3. Screw the mounting bolts into the base of the PEGAS Craftap. Put the mounting bolts of PEGAS Craftap in the openings of manifold and the table surface, running the hoses and power socket of PEGAS Craftap in the appropriate openings. Set the flat washers on the mounting bolts, screw on the nuts. Step 4. Beer system connection. Take the beer supply hose and connect it to a beer chiller, then to the coupler. Take the beer supply hose and connect it to the T adapter for hoses. Set the gas gauge on the carbon dioxide tank. Connect gas supply line from the gauge through the T adapter for hoses to the coupler. Step 5. Using locking clips, connect the beer supply hose of Craftap to the hose of beer hose that comes from PEGAS Craftpad manifold. Connect the carbon dioxide supply lines from carbon dioxide tank to PEGAS Craftap. Fix with locking clips. Drainage hoses of PEGAS Craftap should be connected with each other using the T adapter and put into drainage vessel. Step 6. Supply beer into the system. Using the carbon dioxide gauge, set the pressure of 0.15 to 0.25 MPa. Step 7. Connect the power cord into the power pack. Plug the entire power unit into the power socket. Screw the handle to the device bottle fixing mechanism of PEGAS Craftap. Then screw the handle onto the device filling mechanism. In case you need to install tab for beer mugs pouring, screw off the plug on PEGAS Craftap and screw in the bar tab using X key. In case you don't need beer mug pouring, let the plug in. The openings are too close with the decorative plug. Set the drip tray onto the base of PEGAS Craftap. Put the base on the fixing mechanism. Turn on the lighting switch. PEGAS Craftap and PEGAS Craftpad manifolds are connected and ready to use. How to use PEGAS Craftap and Craftpad. Step 8. Adjust the device to the bottle's height. Open the door of PEGAS Craftap. Set the bottle on the drip tray. Turn the bottle fixing mechanism handle to the left. Adjust the bottle fixing mechanism, turning the knot so the bottleneck seals itself against the gasket of the filling head. Make sure the bottle is tight and cannot be manually spun around. The device is ready to use. Step 9. Turn on the manifold flow control switch with the beer that you want to dispense. Flow control switch is turned anti-clockwise. The flow switch handle should be set in the middle vertical position. This means that the beer and the gas supply channels are closed. Make sure that the valve handle is firmly turned clockwise to the end. This means that the pressure release valve is closed. Open the door. Set the bottle on the drip tray. Turn the bottle fixing mechanism handle to the left. Close the door. Step 10. Filling the bottle with carbon dioxide. Turn on the carbon dioxide supply. To do this, push the flow to switch handle towards the back of the device. Hold the handle in this position for 2 seconds for every 1 liter to fill the bottle. Return the flow switch handle to its original vertical position to stop the gas flow. Step 11. Filling the beer bottle. Pull the flow switch handle towards you until you hear a snap. This would mean that the flow switch is locked into the beer dispensing position. However, the beer should not be pouring yet. Slowly turn the pressure release valve handle anti-clockwise. It will open the pressure release valve and the beer dispensing will start. Watch the bottle fill with beer. Adjust the filling capacity, turning the pressure release valve handle. Step 12. Bottle filling completion. Please remember not to fill the bottle completely because when you start releasing the extra gas out of the bottle at the end of filling, it will increase the level of beer in the bottle a little. So please close the pressure release valve before the bottle is completely filled, as this will prevent overfilling. To close the pressure release valve, simply turn its handle clockwise until it's closed tightly. Turn the flow switch handle back towards its original vertical position to stop the beer flow. Step 13. Bottle remover. Before removing the filled bottle, ensure that the flow switch handle is in its original vertical position. Reopen the pressure release valve by turning its handle anti-clockwise. Wait a few seconds for the pressure inside the bottle to stabilize to equal that of the chamber. Do not remove the bottle until this process is complete. If the beer does not start to foam while the pressure inside the bottle is stabilizing, close the pressure release valve by turning its handle clockwise until it's tightly closed. If there is excessive foaming, slowly turn the pressure release valve clockwise, slowly closing the valve but not fully closing it, to reduce the amount of foam while still allowing the pressure to stabilize. When the beer stops foaming, close the pressure release valve by turning it handle clockwise until it's closed tightly. Lower the bottle by turning the bottle fixing mechanism handle to the right. Open the door. Retrieve the filled bottle from the device and quickly seal it with the cap to save the beverage's quality. If you're not planning to immediately operate the device again, turn the lights off. Step 14. Turn off beer supply switch on the manifold at the time you finish dispensing. Before dispensing different type of beer, you should purge the beer channel. Step 15. To purge the beer line, turn on supply switch on the manifold PEGAS Craftpad colored blue. Turn on drainage valve on PEGAS Craftap anti-clockwise. Turn on the flow switch handle towards you. Beer line is clear. Turn the flow switch handle in the vertical position. Close the drainage tap clockwise. Step 16. To serve another beer sort, turn on another switch valve on PEGAS Craftpad and repeat the filling procedure. PEGAS Craftap and flow switch manifold PEGAS Craftpad. High filling capacity. Beer waste reduced to 0. Space saving. 7 up to 4 beer sorts. Easy to use. Saving of beverage quality. Accepting most bottle types.